The Rockets on their way to the locker room earlier on, looking to deliver the gift of a big win to the home crowd tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The talented front court pair is Giannis and Middleton. Paul out there with Oladipo, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Rockets, Williams is out there with Harden. Then it's Paul George, then it's Ibaka, and it's Griffin in at the four-man position. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
And the tip goes to Houston.
Defense, get him. Defense, here you go.
Here's Williams to the paint. Here's Griffin.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming. Wow, what a moment right there. Griffin putting on a show. He is just an awesome dunker.
Now here's Oladipo going inside, and Giannis throws it down.
Gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Paul to the paint. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And, you know, this is where Paul likes to work his magic. Very effective at making the right pass in the pick and roll.
Harden against Oladipo. Harden gets the bucket.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
From deep, Harden connects from three-point range. Thanks, David. And the wide-open shot from Griffin. The rebound by Middleton.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis. Oftentimes, we take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And here's Oladipo. after Paul George getting his 3 to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail. Lopez finds Oladipo for 3. Middleton bangs home the trifecta.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots. And I don't score on accident no more. I score because I know, okay, I'm going to get to that spot, try to make a play for my teammate or make a play for myself.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The pair up front, it's Giannis and Lopez. Oladipo is out there with Paul, and it's Middleton in at the 3.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator, moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
Milwaukee in the lead. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Paul passes to Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
And the instincts from the veteran point guard. Chris Paul has tremendous feel for the game and for how to get his teammates the ball when they're open.
Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Korver, a screen on Griffin. And Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on George.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And the Rockets making a change here. Williams has checked in. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the drive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Griffin with it. He's picked up by Hill. Griffin passes to Harden. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And G.A. Chris Middleton, over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player, and I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Oladipo taking his time here. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. To the inside. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Antetokounmpo gets to Oladipo. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Up top, Oladipo. Guarded by Harden. And the foul on Victor Oladipo.
Really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard. Outside, George. Up and in on the layup. George has got 7 points.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Passes it to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. A pass to Giannis. Back to Paul. Launches it. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 7 points in the game.
You got to respect his range now. Paul's form and release are perfect. You feel like every three he shoots is going in.
And it's sent back by George. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
They get it back. Kicks it down to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Ibaka. Here's Harden. Makes it off the glass.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Ilyasova at the 4, with Lopez at the 5. Oladipo is out there with Paul. Puts it up from 12, and it's Houston with another.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Inside. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight. Paul against Harden. Paul passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
For the Rockets, Griffin's checked in for Damari Carroll, and Georgia subbed in for McLemore. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova, and Middleton subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Rockets trail by 10. Holden with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Ibaka, the rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lopez sets a screen for Paul. Pass to Lopez. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight. Williams looking around. He kicks it to Hart. A wide open look here for Ibaka. The Rockets with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Lopez, no luck. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kicks it down to Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
He's earning his pay, for sure.
The drive by Giannis. 2 points, that one goes.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Up top, Cousins. Lopez covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, when Cousins is healthy now, this guy is a quality player. He's a big man that has a lot of versatility.
The free throw drops for Cousins. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Barea against Paul. Barea kicks to McLemore. Back to Barea. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by the Bucks. Paul left side. Giannis up top. Back to Paul. Oladipo outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis, you dominated the game offensively. What were you seeing out there?
No, I just want to thank my teammates that they put me in spot to help me be successful. And we just played hard. I'm happy that we got the win.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. Go be with your teammates. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah. I'm on the road to glory. I'm on the road to glory high. I'm on the road to glory. I'm on the road to glory high. I'm on the road to glory. I'm on the road to glory high. I'm on the road to glory.